Hello, I am Dr. Rakesh Uke, MBBS MD Medicine, and we will see today gynecomastia means male breast enlargement, clinical findings, causes, investigation, treatment, and evaluation of patient. So let's start. Gynecomastia means benign enlargement of male breast, palpable, usually bilateral, sometimes unilateral, resulting from a proliferation of glandular component of male breast. Physiological gynecomastia, newborn, adolescent, elderly individuals. Pathological gynecomastia due to altered estrogen androgen balance, excess of estrogen and or decreased testosterone, or idiopathic softer fatty pseudogynecomastia, that is lipomastia in which only adipose tissue felt. Glandular gynecomastia typically tender and fatty gynecomastia typically non-tender. Clinical findings: excess estrogen and or androgen deficiency may cause gynecomastia. Glandular tissue is firm and rubbery, extend concentrically from nipples. Pubertal gynecomastia, tender, discoid enlargement of breast tissue 2 to 3 cm in diameter beneath the areola. Macromastia more than 5 cm. Worrisome characteristics of malignancy: location not immediately below the areola, asymmetry, nipple retraction, unusual firmness, bleeding or discharge. We will see causes of gynecomastia: aging, obesity, neonatal period, puberty, androgens, insensitivity syndrome, hyperprolactinemia, diabetic lymphocytic mastitis, hyperprolactinemia, hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism, Klinefelter syndrome, male hypogonadism, primary or secondary, chronic liver disease, chronic kidney disease, breast carcinoma, alcohol, spironolactone, commonly seen in spironolactone, anabolic steroid, androgens, testosterone, GH, GnRH. These are the few common causes. So investigation, we start with testosterone, total and free, estradiol, prolactin, LH, FSH, TSH, beta SCG, AFP, creatine, LFT, USG, testis, scrotum, CBC, sex hormone binding globulin, SHBG binds androgen more than estrogen. So high level of estrogen to act on peripheral tissue like breast. Primary hypogonadism, low testosterone, high LH. Secondary hypogonadism, low testosterone, low or normal LH. Partial androgen insensitivity syndrome, high testosterone and high LH. Estradiol in testicular tumor, mammography, CT chest, bronchogenic metastatic carcinoma. Treatment: pubertal gynecomastia usually resolves spontaneously in 1 to 2 years. Drug-induced gynecomastia resolve in months, usually 3 months, if offending drug is stopped, for example, spironolactone. Painful or persistent gynecomastia may treated with medical treatment 9 to 12 months usually, more effective if treatment started early as symptom noted. Selective estrogen receptor modulator treatment is useful in true glandular gynecomastia, that is tender. Oral raloxifene is more effective than tamoxifen. Usually, common causes of gynecomastia are persistent pubertal gynecomastia 25%, drug 25%, no detectable abnormality usually 25%, and other causes like a cirrhosis, hypogonadism, and testicular tumor. So, treatment next is aromatase inhibitor, oral anastrozole. Significantly reduces breast volume over 6 months. Testosterone therapy for men with hypogonadism. Surgical correction is reserved for patient with persistent or severe gynecomastia. Surgery, suction lipectomy and or removal of glandular breast tissue through nipple sparing. periareolar incision. Severe cases, removal of nipple areola complex, pubertal gynecomastia, surgery postponed until completion of puberty. So, how to do evaluation of patient? If suppose patient comes, that is the male breast enlargement we saw. So, we will go next thing to see, is there palpable glandular breast tissue? If answer is no, then no further evaluation needed. Reassure or consider for plastic surgery in case of pseudogynecomastia or lipomastia. If yes, glandular tissue present, then perform testicular ultrasound. On testicular ultrasound, if there is a tumor, if answer is yes, then refer for urologic evaluation. If no, then is there is a breast tissue that is hard, non-tender, or joining underlying structure? Is answer is yes, then perform biopsy. If malignancy, recommend surgery. If benign, then or if answer is no underlying worrisome feature, then you go for if consider benign, then consider further if age of onset. If more than 18 years, if answer is yes, then ask for anabolic steroid use. If yes, then treat and remove the cause. If there is a no steroid use, or if there is a testicular size abnormality is present, then we will go for detailed medical history, and what we discuss in investigation part, that we go further, like we will do test like alanine transaminases, androstenedione, creatinine, estradiol, estrone, luteinizing hormone, prolactin, testosterone, SHBG, TSH. Okay, so like that we will go for further evaluation. If cause is detected, then we will treat and remove the cause. If nothing is detected on all our examination, that patient is normal and no cause is found, then we have to reassure the patient and consider for revisit after few months. Okay, and keep under follow up. So that is usual evaluation and treatment of patient of gynecomastia.